All right, one of the concepts that's really important when it comes to health and fitness is developing mastery on the basics. A lot of times we try to jump straight to the more advanced things, whether it's in our workouts or it's in nutrition, whatever it may be. We try to jump to more advanced things when we really haven't mastered the basics yet. And so one of the most important things that I think we all do is that we master the basics in every area that we want to be good at, and we develop mastery at the level that we're on, and then we start to expand out from that. It's one of the concepts we've been trying to actually build into our workout programs. Now we're calling it an expanding workout, where you max out and develop mastery and productivity at the current level where you are, and then you start to expand from there. And so you start out more basic, you become very consistent at the fundamentals, and then you start to expand out from there. Every time you kind of reach a ceiling, all right, it's time to start expanding a little bit more, and you develop mastery at that level, and then you expand out another level, and you develop mastery there, and you expand out yet another level. But a lot of times we try to jump to too big of things first. We want to develop mastery kind of at the level where we are first, and then expand out. So in fitness, how do we actually apply this? Okay, we talk about you're starting off very basic, mastering things like body weight exercises and squats and push-ups and sit-ups, and mastering the technique on the basic exercises that we would do with weights like squats and deadlifts and RDLs and presses and pulls and things like that, and mastering those basics, starting off pretty simple rep schemes. But then as we start to master those basics, we start to add to the exercise pool, and we start to add different exercises, we add different repetition ranges, we had different tempos. There's all kinds of ways that you can add to it, but we got to start very basic. And I first started to learn about this concept. I was starting to learn about playing guitar and learning about music, and I wanted to know what's the one basic thing that if you practice them every day would have a carryover into everything you're doing and would make you a better player. And that one thing is I started talking about playing scales daily, just up and down the scales, like na 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 na, and just playing the scales up and down seems to have a carryover effect into making you a much better player. Now, the same thing applies. I've got a friend who's a very good, very highly skilled drummer, and he says when he first started to learn to play the drums, his drum teacher would just make him master the basics, master them over and over and over again. And he said he would get a little bored and a little frustrated with it at first because he wanted to expand out. He wanted to move on to new things, but he wasn't quite ready for them. And his drum teacher just kept making him master those basics. He says, looking back now, even though I didn't want to do it, it was the greatest thing I ever did was by sticking to those basics for a little while and then expanding out. But a lot of times we try to jump too soon. Okay, we got to develop mastery at the current level where we are, and then we can expand out from there. But I hope this helps. It's a little bit on this idea of mastering the basics. If you want to learn to master the basics when it comes to health and fitness, we've got two opportunities for you. We've got a 40-day fitness challenge where you can come into the gym, and we're going to help you to master those things. We're going to help you to become consistent with your exercise, which is number one, the most important thing. We're going to become consistent with your exercise. We're going to show you how to master those things, those fundamentals that you need to master, and we're going to expand out. We're going to put you into a workout program that is for you at the current level of fitness that you are. So if you're a little more advanced, that'll be a little bit bigger expansion from there. If you're more basic and more beginner, okay, we're going to start you on the things that you need to know, and we're going to start to work on expanding out from there. But 40-day fitness challenge, you can find out more about that at foleyhealthandfitness.com, or we've got an online coaching program. We've got a 40-day healthy living challenge where there's certain fundamentals when it comes to nutrition and sleep and energy and mental clarity. There's certain fundamentals, the basics that you need to master. If you're not doing them already, we want to show you how to get those implemented into your life and to be consistent with them. Again, a lot of this has come back to consistency, and we're going to help you get those implemented in your life. You can go to foleyhealthandfitness.com. You click on the links for online coaching. You will find the links for that as well. But check those out if you're looking to get this thing mastered. We're getting close to the new year here. Check out some of the programs that we've got, and we hope we can help you from there.